Megan Hicks of I Run Far, and I'm with Eric Senseman. It's the day before the 2018 Lake Sonoma 50 mile. Good morning.
Hi, Megan.
So, we're friends. We've worked together for a couple of years, but this is my first time interviewing you.
That's right.
Yeah. This is kind of like a turntable type thing, because usually when we work together, it's because you're interviewing other people.
That is correct. This is an interesting twist.
So you are here at Lake Sonoma looking for a golden ticket. This is your second try at getting a golden ticket this year. What's going through your head the day before the race?
Not a lot. Feel relatively calm. Yeah. Okay. In a good way.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't. I find that when you try to think about it too much, it doesn't really help, right? So, yeah, just try to stay relaxed and wait till race day, really.
Okay. So let's back up. This being your first interview on I Run Far, you've been at this trail ultra thing for a couple years now?
Yeah, a while. Longer than people realize.
Really?
I would say I was mediocre for a very long time, and then like kind of good for a little bit. And so people just, I think, know about that part.
What was your first ultra?
It was the Minnesota Voyager 50 mile in 2011.
Oh, you have been around for a while.
I've been around for,
Yeah.
I'm old.
Yeah, I can tell. So you said that you weren't very good for a while and then kind of good for a little while.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate a little bit?
Yeah, I suppose. Well, I just didn't have any results that would suggest that, maybe they suggested I could be good, but were not in themselves very great. And I guess that started to change a little bit. In 2016, I ran 3:06 at the Comset 50K, which was the national championships. That's a pretty good time. I mean, it's not like, I mean, that's not even national class, but it's pretty good. And then from there, so I made the 50K world team. That made me feel like I should be good, even though I don't think I necessarily was yet. But I think last year was kind of that actually was a really good experience. Tony Migliozzi was on that team, and he repeated as the 50K champ that year. And we talked a lot during that week. We were at the race, and he kind of changed my perspective about what it takes to be good at ultra running, or running in general, in terms of how much you put in. Like, in my mind, there was like this upper limit of how much you should be running that was like way lower than it should have been.
Okay.
So basically he was just like, yeah, dude, you need to run more.
Just put in more volume?
Yeah, like, don't run 80 miles a week, run like 100 miles a week. And I was like, that's
never thought of that.
What a thought. So I started doing that at the end of 2016, and then coming into 2017, I mean, I think I had, again, certainly not world-class results, maybe not even national class, but good results at Black Canyon and Ultravassen and then JFK. So that's probably, if anyone were to know anything about me, it's probably JFK, because I won that, and that was a very cool experience. But that's I guess that's how it happened.
By running 100 miles a week?
Yeah, by just running more. It's crazy what that'll do.
Wow, you run and you become good at running.
The best way to become good at running is to run, I think. Yeah, a lot.
Really, like, don't think deeply about it. Don't.
Just do it.
Just run.
Right.
And I mean, people who are I Run Far fans and followers probably know you as one of our monthly columnists.
Yeah, right.
But we all know that a monthly columnist job at I Run Far does not pay the bills. So what do you do for real life? What's your, how do you make money?
Well, very exciting to say, I now have a new endeavor, a new job with Squirrel's Nut Butter, the world's best all-natural anti-chafe salve. This is a marketing
Really
hit.
Got that in there, didn't you?
So I'm very excited about that.
Do you get a bonus for that?
I do. Yeah, if Chris Thornley, if you're watching.
Hi, Chris. Good morning.
I hope the check's in the mail.
But probably the best part of your new job is your new job title.
Oh, yeah. My new job title is Lube Specialist. Like, you just know you you know you found the right thing if that's your job title, I think.
So really, I think the whole world should send Eric Senseman an email just so you can get a reply message from the lube specialist.
That's right. It'll say, Eric Senseman, lube specialist. Squirrel's nut butter.
Right. Super awkward. So we're standing in downtown Healdsburg. Tomorrow's Lake Sonoma. This is like traditionally kind of a fun American spring barn burner, but it does have some consequences and some benefits that go along with it. It's a 50-mile race, like any way you look at it, like it beats up your body. And I mean, this is a race that a lot of people take out hard because there are the 2 golden ticket prize pieces at the end. How are you looking at sort of the way the competition's gonna go and flow tomorrow?
Yeah, it'll be interesting. It's a really loud truck.
Yeah. We have these brand new microphones though, so
they probably doesn't pick it up. Yeah.
Well,
hopefully not.
It'll hear a little bit of it. Mostly hears your voice.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see. I mean, ultra running, I guess, is somewhat unique in running in that you can only do as much as you can do. I mean, if you try to do more than you're capable of.
Is that unique from anything in life?
Okay, good point. Good point. It is the same as all of the rest of life, actually, in that way.
So why are we talking again? No.
So I've always found that I race my best when I just worry about me.
Okay.
I think that's just sort of what I have to do. The way I was able to race JFK, where I just went to the lead right away and then just led the whole race and won. I love racing that way. I think like aesthetically, that's like just a beautiful way to race. But I can't do that at Lake Sonoma. Given the field, the competition, given the course, even it doesn't suit me quite as well as something like JFK. Okay. Again, JFK, that was on feel. That is what was good for me, and it just so happened that I, was in the lead the whole time. But I think I've just got to take the same approach tomorrow and just worry about how I'm feeling and go from there. So
how do you actually see the men's race playing out? Do you see Jim setting the pace from the start, or? Yeah.
I mean, Jim waits for no man. So I would suspect he'll be in the lead very quickly. I mean, within 10 miles, I think he'll be off the front. Yeah, that would be my guess. Okay. And I wouldn't be surprised if I was 8th at the turnaround, to be honest. I think, a lot of the race there is in the second half. I mean, that's when you've got to be able to race. So if you're not in a position to race the second half, I think you're out of luck in terms of getting a ticket or being top 5. I
mean, does having a guy like Jim Walmsley in a race like this potentially benefit you, and that he can tank most of the field?
I hope so.
Okay.
I've been joking with Jim that he needs to stick around longer than he wants to string it along. But I think people will just let him go. Like Jim in 2018 is not Jim in 2016, in that people understand what he's capable of, and I don't think. I think people are just willing to just let him go and not worry about it. Especially since, in the case of the golden ticket situation, he's already in Western, so you don't have to worry about that. I mean, if he wins by 20 minutes, then whatever. But I don't know. I don't know what kind of shape Mario's in, or Laney, or I mean, Jared's in extremely good shape. I think by all means he could have a chance to win. But it just depends, how those guys are feeling, because I think they're on a similar plane.
Mario's got a ticket already.
He does. That's true. So I also, I'm not worried about Mario either. Yeah.
Yeah, you got to finish. First 2 golden ticket wanters or needers, and top 5.
And top 5, yeah. So, but I've said, my goal is top 5. So when Black Canyon didn't work out and I didn't finish and obviously didn't get a ticket, and I turned to Lake Sonoma, in my mind it was always just go for top 5. If you look at the race historically, if you're 4th or 5th, there's a decent chance you're going to get a ticket. And if you're 4th or 5th, I don't want to use the word only because I know it's a really tough course, but like you can run 640 to 650 in a lot of cases, 653 last year. So
not that you've looked at what it takes, right?
No, yeah, I've done no research. This
None.
is all off the top of my head, speculating. So that's kind of what I look at for me. I would love to be able to, go out and run 6 hours and win, but I don't think that's capable. I'm capable of that tomorrow. So.
So, given that we're friends and that we've known each other for a while now, like,
I'm so happy about that. Too.
Yeah.
Let me just add that.
I'd like to add that in. I feel like for several years in knowing you, the idea of running 100 miles, getting a golden ticket, going to Western States was like appalling.
Yeah.
Like offensive
Yeah.
type of ultra running. But now, like talking to you in recent months, like this is what you want. What's the deal? Why did this switch flip? Why 100 miles now?
Yeah, I think it's always been in the back of my mind. So for me, I started running in college, and cross country 8K, 10K was not good. As I started to race longer after college, I just seemed to get more competitive, and that's more or less been true up to 100K. So with varying results. So in the back of my mind, I always thought like that's going to be a distance for me. If that trend were to continue, but I also started ultra running at 22, which is pretty young, and I think I was fortunate to meet people along the way who had good advice. Ian Sharma was one of those people. I met him at one of the first ultras I ran, and he just kind of said like, hey, if you're getting faster at this stuff, keep running those distances, keep getting faster at them before you go up. Like you're a younger guy, and that always stuck with me. But like I said, now I'm getting old, so I've got
really rough being past your mid-20s, isn't it?
I'm 29, so
you are.
It's
so old.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, right.
I'm almost 30.
Right. It's that's the end.
It is. I'm gonna
Not
retire
the end,
next year.
Actually.
No, it's not.
It's just
hopefully
the beginning.
it's just the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that it's time to move up to the distance. So I ran Black Canyon last year in the hopes of getting into Western, and I didn't. So it's been more or less a year-long thing, or longer than a year now. So in Western, the history and the course, it's all very enticing to me. So that's why I'm interested in Western. But
well, best of luck to you tomorrow.
Thank you, Megan.
And we'll look forward to chasing you around the hills of Lake Sonoma.
Yes, I'll look forward to seeing you out there.